In a sunny meadow just beyond the woods, the Flopsy Bunnies discovered the strange effects of eating too much lettuce. While it didn't affect humans the same way, for the Flopsy Bunnies, it was a recipe for a long nap. Their cheerful demeanor often led them to overindulge in this leafy green, unaware of the dreams that awaited them. Benjamin Bunny, now grown, married his cousin Flopsy. Their home was filled with laughter but also a bit of chaos, as they welcomed a large family of little bunnies. While the names of their children often slipped Benjamin's mind, they were affectionately known as the Flopsy Bunnies, each with their own quirks and antics. Living in the countryside had its challenges, particularly when it came to food. Benjamin often found himself borrowing cabbages from his brother, Peter Rabbit, who maintained a delightful nursery garden. However, Peter's supplies were not endless, and when he had none to spare, the Flopsy Bunnies had to search elsewhere for their meals. One day, with Peter Rabbit's garden bare, the Flopsy Bunnies hopped across the field to a rubbish heap near Mr. McGregor's garden. The heap was a curious mix of discarded treasures, jam pots, paper bags, and remnants from the garden. To their delight, they discovered overgrown lettuces that had flowered, waiting to be devoured. The Flopsy Bunnies wasted no time and feasted on the lettuces, their small bellies filling with the soft green leaves. One by one, they succumbed to sleep. Benjamin, however, was still alert enough to fashion a paper bag to shield his head from the buzzing flies. As the Flopsy Bunnies snuggled into the soft grass, the distant sounds of a mowing machine faded into a lullaby. Nearby, a little old mouse named Thomasina Tittlemouse scurried among the rubbish, rustling across Benjamin's paper bag, which startled him awake. They exchanged pleasantries, and Benjamin was pleased to learn that she was acquainted with Peter Rabbit. While they chatted, a heavy footstep approached. Mr. McGregor, unaware of the sleeping bunnies, emptied a sackful of lawn mowings right on top of them. Benjamin instinctively ducked under his bag, while Thomasina quickly hid in a jam pot. The Flopsy Bunnies, still in deep slumber, remained blissfully unaware of the impending trouble. As the lawn mowing settled, Mr. McGregor noticed the tips of the bunnies' ears peeking out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little rabbits, he exclaimed, scooping them up and tossing them into a sack. The Flopsy Bunnies dreamt on, blissfully imagining their mother tucking them into a cozy hay bed. Back at home, Mrs. Flopsy Bunny grew worried when her family did not return. She set out across the field, her heart heavy with suspicion when she spotted the sack. Meanwhile, Benjamin and Thomasina, realizing the danger, revealed their predicament and the helpless state of the little bunnies trapped inside the sack. Determined to help, Thomasina nibbled a hole in the corner of the sack. Quickly, let's wake them, she urged. One by one, the sleepy bunnies were pulled out, pinched to wakefulness by their frantic parents. They swiftly stuffed the empty sack with rotten vegetable marrows, a pair of old boots, and a used blacking brush to trick Mr. McGregor. Once the sack was ready, the Flopsy Bunnies hid under a bush, their hearts racing as they watched Mr. McGregor return. He lifted the sack, which hung heavily in his hands, and carried it toward his house. The little rabbits followed at a safe distance, their eyes wide with anticipation. As they reached the house, they crept up to the window to hear what Mr. McGregor had in store. He tossed the sack onto the stone floor, laughing as he recounted the number of captured rabbits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he chuckled, oblivious to the little creatures watching from outside.